Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to today's explainer, which we've designed exclusively for you, our existing partners. Now, a lot of you are already using parts of the SoCast platform to power your web presence or your mobile apps, which is awesome. But today we are going to look under the hood to show you how to truly supercharge your station's revenue. We are talking about upgrading your arsenal to the complete ecosystem, bringing together absolutely everything we do into what we like to call the digital knockout combo. Because honestly, if you're only using one or two of our products right now, you're kind of fighting with one arm tied behind your back. So let's fix that.
I want to hit you right away with this massive number. $2 billion. That is the amount of radio revenue across North America that is now strictly digital. That represents over 20% of the total revenue pie. And you know what? It is growing incredibly fast. Over 30% of local advertisers now buy their digital directly from radio. So this isn't pocket change we're talking about. This is the literal future of your station's profitability. There is just a massive amount of cash flowing through your local markets right now, and if your digital tools aren't fully integrated, you are absolutely leaving your share of that $2 billion on the table for your competitors to just swoop in and scoop up.
And this is happening because consumer behavior is fundamentally shifting. A recent 2023 Odyssey study showed that a massive 65% of audiences now combine traditional broadcast listening with digital platforms. Plus, looking across the pond, a research group out of the UK found a staggering 46% year-over-year growth in listening through connected devices. So we're talking smart speakers, apps, and streaming. Listeners are fragmenting away from traditional broadcast. But here's the good news. They still want your content. We just have to meet them where they actually are and capture that ear share across all these multiple digital channels.
So what does this all mean? The crucial point is that broadcasting alone just isn't enough anymore. Just look at this quote from Odyssey Insights. The cross-platform listener is nearly twice as likely to make a purchase based on audio ads. Twice as likely. When listeners get your messaging from multiple sides, on the air and on their screens, they take action. This proves for sure that selling across both broadcast and digital simultaneously is the real moneymaker. When you surround them on the dial and on their screens, they don't just listen, they literally open their wallets.
All right, moving into section 1, hidden gems and engage. Let's start building that knockout combo by arming the left hook. Even if you already use our web and content management tools, there is a very, very high chance you're missing out on some incredibly robust features just sitting right there in your toolkit. Across 2,600 radio brands, a massive 40% of website visitors show up for one reason and one reason only: to win stuff. Contests are your #1 traffic driver. They beat out streaming, they beat local news, and yeah, they even beat the obituaries. If you aren't leveraging the fully unified SoCast contesting engine to its absolute maximum capacity, you are missing out on the easiest traffic driver in the business. So let's see how this actually builds into real revenue. Contesting is a complete data mining goldmine. It takes maybe 10 minutes to build a custom poll right into your entry forms. Instead of just asking for a name and an email, ask your listener a custom question like, hey, when was the last time you got an oil change? If they say it's been 6 months, your sales team takes that exact first-party data and marches straight into every local mechanic in town to pitch a highly targeted digital campaign. Or ask listeners when they last renovated their yard, and use that data to get a major landscaping company to sponsor a mega contest on your site and app. It really is that simple, and it is highly monetizable. Now, let's talk about something that might hit a little close to home for some of you. Be honest, are you still spending 30 minutes on the phone every single day with the local funeral home, frantically typing out obituaries or community bake sales? If your team is still doing this manual data entry, we really need to talk. Because frankly, life is too short. In a lot of smaller and mid-sized markets, administrators are spending hours just hacking away at these manual tasks one by one, wasting so much precious time. Well, the SoCast local listings tool completely automates this entire process using user-generated content workflows. Your listeners, local businesses, and yes, the funeral homes can just log into a portal and submit their classifieds, events, and obituaries directly. Then your team just clicks approve or reject. Boom. It is really that easy, and it strips 90% of the admin time right out of your day. But the absolute best part? These are premium monetization spots. Second only to contests, obituaries and classifieds are the most highly trafficked pages you have, meaning you can sell premium sponsorship banners right alongside them, stealing ad dollars straight away from local newspapers. But it's not just about web pages. It's about how you actually talk to your audience. Old school radio was a one-way street, right? You talked into a box and the listener passively consumed it.
The new school of digital demands two-way listener messaging. Through the SoCast mobile app and web platform, your listeners can send voice memos, videos, photos, and real-time text messages directly to the DJ in the studio. It proves to the audience that there's a real person plugged into their community playing their favorite music, which transforms passive listeners into highly engaged superfans. And this brings us right to your mobile presence. We aren't just talking about a basic app here. We're talking full Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration with push notifications to command immediate tune-ins. But the real MVP here is the Pop-Out Premium Player. Your listener can pop the player out, keep surfing the web on their phone, and your audio, along with your ad impressions, keep rolling right along with them. This allows you to continuously skin the player for sponsors and push geofence streaming audio even when they navigate away from your main site. It's a total game changer.
Next up, Section 2, Capturing Digital Ad Spend. Okay, now that we've armed the left hook with an incredibly engaged audience in Engage, it is time for the right hook. SoCast Reach gives you a fully integrated omni-channel order management system. This is our comprehensive digital advertising solution, and it is the ultimate weapon to capture the digital ad spend happening right now in your local market. This goes way, way beyond just your on-air inventory. This platform brings proposal generation with rate cards, real-time forecasting, and AI-powered performance reporting all under one roof. Plus, it seamlessly integrates with wide-orbit billing systems. It empowers your local sales teams to sell complete digital campaigns without needing some huge army of digital specialists backing them up. Just look at the sheer programmatic firepower you get here. Your sales rep can walk into a local business and offer them Google search ads, Facebook and Instagram, display and audio, connected TV, digital billboards, and even TikTok. Literally overnight, you transform from just a radio station into a full-service digital ad agency for your clients, locking in their entire marketing budget, not just the radio portion. And to make this incredibly easy to adopt, we've actually broken SoCast Reach down into scalable tiers to perfectly fit any market size. Reach Plus gives you the starter programmatic tools for foundational ad sales. Reach Pro unlocks advanced premium inventory, like connected TV. And for our largest partners, Reach Enterprise offers custom solutions and fully managed services. So no matter where your sales team is currently at, there is a perfect launchpad to start capturing that digital ad spend. We've got a tier that fits you perfectly. And that brings us to Section 3, the knockout combination. Unifying Engage and Reach is exactly why we're here today. It is time for the knockout combination. And this brilliantly illustrates why. Think about the operational nightmare of fragmented vendors. You have one login for your website, another vendor entirely for your mobile app, a totally separate dashboard for contesting, and yet another company handling your programmatic ads. It is exhausting. By upgrading to the complete SoCast ecosystem, you manage your web, mobile, social, and programmatic ads from a single unified dashboard with a guaranteed 99.9999% uptime. You eliminate all the friction, you consolidate your data, and you empower your team to work seamlessly. The final proof point of this unified system is the Omni-Channel Analytics Report. From one single screen, you can track web, app, and player engagement, right alongside social interactions and contest entries. You get an up-to-the-minute view of what's working across your entire digital footprint. If a local blog post or contest suddenly sees a 300% spike in visibility, you can instantly identify that success and tell your whole team to double down on it. Conversely, if a topic drops by 90%, you know to pivot immediately. It takes absolutely all the guesswork out of your digital strategy for sure. So, I leave you with this final thought. Are you ready to stop fighting with one arm tied behind your back? You have seen the tools, you understand the massive shift in consumer behavior, and you know there is $2 billion in digital revenue waiting out there to be claimed. Please don't settle for just a website or just an app anymore. Reach out to your SoCast account manager today to upgrade your platform, unleash the complete suite, and unlock your station's full digital potential. Let's make it happen.